God says that lack of consistency will cause lack of flowers. I like to say that this little plant is very grumpy. He always kind of weeps a little bit when he hasn't had any water. And that's really my problem, my lack of being consistent. And as you can see, he's meant to have some white flowers, but he doesn't. And I just felt God just tell me that it was lack of consistency. You see, I'm too inconsistent with the watering for this kind of plant. And God has given you a gift. If you're seeing this, you have a particular gift. Maybe it's coming to mind. And your gift is sensitive to your consistency. You see, some of the plants, they don't need my consistency. No, I feed them like once in a blue moon. They're fine. Him, he's pretty nice. He flowers. He's delicate. You've got to be more consistent. If you want to see flowers on your gift, if you don't want it to be just limp and kind of pathetic looking on the shelf, you've got to be more consistent. And how that looks for you with your gift, I don't really know. Depends on the gift, doesn't it? But I know one thing. It's being faithful to coming into God's presence, being faithful to come and honor him, to read his word, faithfully coming in prayer. These are all ways for you to water your gift. I don't know what other kind of little strings you might have for your gift. Like some plants require particular soil. They require particular feed. Some of them require different amounts of sunlight, shade. They're all quite different. And they all produce different flowers. And yeah, you've got to be more consistent if you want to see the fruit that you are lacking. If you want to see the flowers that you feel you've been lacking, it's because you need to be more consistent with what God is asking you to do. So I just pray that you will be able to identify the ways where you're missing your consistency. I pray that God will release over you a spirit of revelation and knowledge and discernment so that you can fully understand where God is asking you to be and when, and what he's asking you to do and what he's asking you not to do. That's just as important, because it would be amazing if I could water this plant on a regular basis, but sure as anything, if I water it consistently too much, it's not going to flower, it's just going to die. So God bless searching for that and be consistent.